Gacha time. What's up, Lyric? Oh, the continued oppression of biggest bear. Let me here. Let's see how much he's gonna make me cry. I'm still a little annoyed that they gave like mydei. I was calling him because I was thinking about facial. Mydei, whatever the fuck his name is. Like muscle. They didn't get facial muscle. That's some bullshit. Facial deserves those muscles. Mate. There's just knockoff Gilgamesh, yeah. There's a reason I called him definitely not Gilgamesh. Definitely not Gilgamesh. At least they made it kind of different because, you know, he doesn't summon weapons, unfortunately. Huh. Didn't expect that. Alright, so I understand how Kit's supposed to work. You're just supposed to, like, use his skill permanently. And then, like, make him lose HP. And then we can go burn. No, no Yubis. It's too early for Yubis. What are you doing? I can't believe this. Wild pay dues? No. Denied. Denied. Yeah, I now see why they say to pair him with like Bronya. Yeah, he just autocasts his skill when he goes angry mode. So you make him do his move, and then you have Bronya like, do it again, and then he does it again. Wait, is that way? I was about to say. Wait, does he get to recast that after he kills something? Huh? What the? Huh? You're a bit of a hoe.
支援開始いたします。まだ立ち上がりますか。輪をもって尊しとなす。役目を果たします。準備は朽ちない。あの光と彩花、空にある美しさを守り抜く。空にある美しさを守り抜く。敵データ収集完了。捕獲マーク起動。愉快な反撃の時間です。悪を裁け。ふん。また足手まといにみんなを守って。恩に来ます。千の地域を持って鼓舞を一心同期。話し合いましょう。あの光と空にある美しさを守り抜く。
I don't understand how this kit works, but there's something with a reset. Is is alt. Alright. We have a chance. I think Zuyu, we don't really have. I don't think she's. Failure recasting is pretty strong. Yeah, for the alt. I just don't know like what like if that's just how he works from default or if that's locked behind if that's locked behind his like constellations. I think I bought the stuff for this. Alright, let's go. Yeah, we're gonna do the pulls and then we'll build them as high as we can. And then we'll go and continue the story. The main downside is I don't have a planar set for him because I'm too lazy to do Divergent Universe. Also, apparently there's a way to tell when it's gonna be a 5-star from just like the ticket part. I can't tell the difference. Oh, like I think that's like E2. Frizzy. ETH, let's go. Oh, and then we have him, which that's the first one I've gotten. I say I don't think, yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have like her at all. We got her up to E6. I think I have enough to guarantee getting him even if I have like really shitty luck. Let's just hope that my luck isn't as shit as it was in Zonless. Okay. Oh. I mean, not the worst. I would have preferred to lose that to Baronia, but can't really do much about it. I could actually use Baronia, but Himiko's pretty good. I still have to build her though. We've gotten like a decent spread of the 4-stars though. I was about to start calling them 4 cost because I spent all of yesterday playing TFT on the PvE. Like all my free time yesterday. It's actually not bad, the set on the PvE. For TFT. I'll have to see how like they deal with balancing, because there's definitely some things that feel kind of meh, but honestly like it's probably the most balanced PvE day 1 I ever experienced. I don't know that 4-star icon that we're getting is Remembrance, is that again? I think I need like 1 more to get E6. Mydei, let's go. Alright, 11,000. Not like the worst. I left that off on. We have mydei. Who's the new one? Oh. Alright, let's see. Himiko. Victory Rush's trigger or speed increases. That's pretty good. I don't remember what's like her. She has like one that I hear that's like super crazy. Oh, this one's pretty good. To us. Forkstar, why you cry? Why cry? No cry. Oh yeah, we were so close. I was right. I needed 1 more. Get 1 more. To be fair, well actually, no, it's fine. Because I still haven't gotten the free one yet. So that'll put us like E6 whenever I get around to doing that. Alright, Natasha. Also E5. Arlen I think was like E4. No, E3. Look at him. Look at definitely not Gilgamesh. Alright, supposedly like this is really good on him. This light cone is apparently really good on him. Yeah, I thought it was, like my brain went E4 because I remembered I got 4 of him, but then I remembered that, well, one of them was the unlock. So many people at launch tried to figure out how to make him work. And then I think they all just gave up because Blade was like better and easier to use. No cry, Borgstar, no cry. The thing is, I don't know if I have enough like of his special mats to. Oh, never mind. Because I hadn't been able to like farm them with the dispatch. Wait, Zlyric, when are they supposed to add that like auto dispatch thing that they were gonna do in Grand Blue? Did they add that and I just missed it? You hurts? Why hurts? What pain? Whose kneecaps must be taken? You lied to me. You told me that I had enough of these. Brother. I didn't farm more of these because it told me in the thing that I didn't need anymore. Over here. Alright, no. Here. Let me go to this. Oh, now you tell me resource still. You piece of shit. It didn't have this. It didn't have this here earlier. I had this at the top because it told me I had enough of these. I'm mad. Got a Tommy egg. Wait, why do you have Tommy? Did the steak upset the tummy? What happened? No death. What do we say to death, Boykster? Not today. Yeah, the Vern Walker. That's supposed to like bring us random stuff. Oh, I think last time I just YOLO did this with you. Because not the steak is very good. That's good. Betrayal of steak is very heart-wrenching. No idea, date wasn't given. Oh, I thought that was on that was supposed to be on whatchamacallit. I keep forgetting he immediately goes, so it just resets his stacks. I completely forgot about that. Kinda trolling. I recall good date being given. There isn't one for it in the future updates on the wiki. I don't know. Guess I was tripping. I thought that they'd mentioned it was supposed to be for anniversary. Yeah, that archer deals like a lot of damage for no real reason. Okay, if I'm mistaken, it's supposed to be a bunch of HP stuff. What you want? Oh, right. If I'm mistaken, it's like you want a bunch of like HP stuff. Don't, yeah, don't really care too much for speed. At least that's what I read. For the most part, people were saying you just cared about like you could go for some speed, but you kind of just really cared about HP, crit rate, and crit damage. Yeah, so you want like HP. That one, okay. I say we could get one that had like crit rate and HP. That'd be really. Not crit damage. You really don't care about effect resist because he's basically immune to debuffs. So I guess we'll just go with this one because that's like crit damage. HP? Uh, I guess we'll just go with the other one for now. Because ideally it'd be like HP, crit rate, crit damage. And then I think like attack is technically like the perfect one. It's hitting like the two most useless stats on it. Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured it because I hate this bit so much. I still got one on the HP. I was really hoping most of them would go into the HP percent one. But oh. Huh. Interesting. I don't know when they added that. I was about to make a mention about how I wish the what do we call it? How I wish they had like the reroll thing that we have in Grand Blue with our artifacts, and then before I said that I noticed they had the reroll thing. For his like planar set, I'm just gonna give him whatever gives him HP. Gonna be like his weak. Honestly that's like the weakest point on all of my characters. Next, I will say the boots last. Hands are kind of like the same thing. It's you want like HP, crit rate, crit damage. But something like this would actually be really good if we could get something like that for mydei. That's not bad. Didn't get too lucky on the gloves. The HP crit damage, I think I'd rather go with the crit rate one. Can I get crit damage on this? Strike effect actually isn't on mydei. It's kind of ironic because you kind of don't want to do any sort of break on mydei because of his element. It kind of messes with it too much. Body, I'm pretty sure everything's supposed to be HP. Oh, crit damage. If crit rate wouldn't be too bad, but the rest of the stats on it kind of suck. Oh, that one's not terrible, but this is kind of useless. I'll hold on to that. Slightly better. Let's honk. Double chonk. Honking me up. Good gracious. Definitely don't. Oh, actually, that one's pretty good for Gallagher. We'll probably end up using that one. I don't know, I'll have to see. It's either this one or this one. Ironically enough, mydei actually has like pretty flexible statting. Because going like all HP isn't a bad thing either. I just actually don't know which one's better in regards for those. I need to clean up my inventory though. I spent like the last like 2 weeks just farming that domain. Try to get relics for them ahead of time. It's just most of them were like 4-star because how low, because I haven't like leveled up. Yeah, because it would have been nice if it was like, well, actually I don't know if these can roll HP percentage, can they? They can. Alright, we're chilling. Fuck. The effect resist is like that. And of course that's where it's gonna go most of it. I hate this. I hate this stupid like just random shit, bro. Like I would rather take less stat increase and just have all of them go up than have this stupid fucking system of, hey, it's just gonna randomly choose a stat to like upgrade because it can. Like, you have to be kidding me. Also, I'm pretty sure I accidentally crash marked something I didn't mean to. Yeah. I figured I'd hit the wrong one on that. Wait, what's the chances of this hitting an HP? Oh. I don't know, we'll stick with the crit rate one for now. We might not need it, but maybe we will. Wish she had Rabbit though, because it was our candidate to give her a double strike buff too. Oh, that's a fair point. I don't think I've seen anybody like pair up Rabbit and Ghost Doggo. Granted, I haven't seen too many videos. Like I've seen a couple of them like pass by my recommended, but oh shit, not bad. Actually, not. I wish there was like a key button I could use for marking them as trash. If that was like speed, like crit rate, crit damage, I would have kept it. Oh, that's right. That is why we use crit damage. We use crit damage because I think his like innate thing is just crit rate that he builds up. So then I might actually have to use this, even though it doesn't have any HP on it. Granted, I don't think the HP on this got like very often. Now I got one hit at most. How much HP does that put him at so far? Only at 4.3. Anything with HP, like. Like, all the substats are useless, but we're using it just to boost his HP. Like, imaginary damage. Do I even have an imaginary damage on? Might just give him HP again. I do have an imaginary damage on, but it's... That'll give him a shit ton of HP. Gives him faster outlet to 3 attacks again. Combined with stronger than average autos while slapping a skill on them. Yeah, it's what is it though? It's like I have like such a love-hate for working with like light rabbit though. But I think part of that is just because most of the fights that I do at the moment have like a lot of AoE attacks, so she just gets hit. Because you can only keep her so safe, at least with my setup. Because like for instance the full man, none of them hit HP. Christ. Like the full auto setup I have at the moment for I think I have the two. But like cause she's in the full auto setup I have for Celeste. But it feels like borderline useless because usually you can't keep both of her buffs. I think I can count on like one hand the amount of times she's had both of her buffs to pass over to Lucio. Alright, with that he should have got 6k. He's also just like under. I was thinking it's supposed to be like his talent and skill and ult are kind of like the big things. I don't know, we'll see if with Gallagher it'll keep it alive. Because I need to get Remembrance or Memorial, whatever it's called. The new MC element. I'm still not sure why that like auto targets it. Not sure why it like auto targets March, but what it is. I needed it recasted. Oh, right, they share an HP bar. I'm kind of trolling. I think that oh. That's like I think it might kill March, but March is like holding on for dear life. Actually, it's probably smarter to use that on this dude, but it'll be fine. So I need one of them to hit. I was really hoping it would hit Hugh so she could do her ult. Luckily they share a health bar. Oh. Thumbs up. Thumbs up for using friend support. Easy. Did a spark for Basara. She went under 6% odds for all rolls. Did you get Lua and chicken, so I didn't miss any of the neat units. Oh, VA card goes burr. I'm still debating whether I'll spark. I feel like I should though, because I need Zeta or Cosmos. Cosmos, well, Cosmos is like the more important one of the technically. If I cared about like what actually helps my team. I thought it was crit right now. Crit damage. I know the skills like definitely. I think the talent's the next like most important. Yeah, this name Vendetta one. I should. Oh, here we go. For every 100 excess HP, crit rate increases. Oh, so that's okay. Now I understand. I was like, wait, I remember there was something about like crit. Yeah, okay, so we'll have to like swap his chest piece down the line for sure. If we can get a better one. This. Oh. Swapped out. Obviously him, Gallagher. I need to get Remembrance MC. Now, see, the problem is that like I want to pair him with Fugue, but you can't really pair him with Fugue because if he does the impairment, then it's not good because he wants to get hit. He's such a. And then he doesn't care about Yin buffs. The fourth is obviously going to be the Remembrance MC because I haven't gotten unlocked yet. Skill debuff. I guess at this point, probably just. Well, no, Himiko like isn't built like at all, whatever. You can tell that I have spent like nothing on supports. I don't have any of the ones, the good ones. I know Haha is good for him, but I'm not gonna pull for her. This is why I was hoping that I would lose my 50-50 to Bronya. Because with Bronya, you'd have to build her, but she'd be good to use. I could have like a relic set on. No, she's just not built at all. I'll just run double healer then. For now. Because we're just gonna swap it for Remembrance MC. And then this. What's the other one? Oh, you can't have them on the same team. That's kind of funny. I thought it might be something like Granblue where you couldn't have like two versions of the same character on the same team. I actually don't know if he's strong enough. Oh yeah, this is the one that I don't know who to. I'd probably just end up grabbing Pella. Yeah, because that'd be a pretty good speed boost. Oh yeah, none of that matters. Like the Adamant Force is kind of like her big one. Because the only other options, well, Ting Yen I already have E6. I had her E6 like when she first came out. Asta, that would give me E6 Asta, which wouldn't be bad. What was the last one? Serval, I think? Oh wait, I think it tells me what I have. Like, what's, oh no. You have Chingy, who's E2, and then Serval, who's E1. I've seen Yuna using Serval on her teams, but I think that's because of Herta, not necessarily because of Serval. But I'm not too sure. Whatever. We'll see if we can do the rest of the story with meta. It's gonna be a little scuffed, but it should be fine. Should be fine.
神秘的でオーラがあるな。気持ちはわかる。このような光景は滅多に見られるものではないからな。
To be fair, it was still a pretty. I still had to go pretty far into the pockets to get him though, because we had 45 tickets, and then I spent another what, like at least half of the Stellar Jade I had saved up.
僕は幾千万の扉を越え、天秤の審判を受けた。そしてそれは
I used up like most of it.
果実を与えた。オロニクス、お願いだ。どうか力を貸してくれ。ニカドリーの狂気がオンパロスを破滅に追いやろうとしている。奴は栄光を捨て、異常な手段で自らの分身を作り、 天賦や彼が守ってきた文明を破壊しようと企んでいるんだ。霧に覆われた過去を明らかにして狂気を鎮めるために僕たちを導いてくれないか。
Apparently there's theories that that dude is supposed to be I forget, Akron, but for destruction.
怒れる非道な闇の英雄汝らは呪われた信託に従い世や道
At least that's a running theory. Also, I'm pretty sure like I was thinking of maybe trying for Castrus, if I didn't like have to drop too much of what I have saved up for mydei, but looks like I'm gonna have to wait for her rerun.
今すぐにそれで世界が破滅しようとも虐殺者どもに手を貸すつもりはない。
確かに神殺しが獲物に助けを求めるのは都合が良すぎるかもしれない。でももう時間がないんだ。交渉がうまくいかなければあなたの火種を奪いそこに封印された過去を暴かなければならなくなる。
Oh, I just noticed the shoulder pads is kind of like night and day.
ファイノン様、
こうしている間にもモーディスが何度死んでいるかわからない。キャストリスさん、僕が迷えば彼を苦しめることになるんだ。
I wonder what other new summer units like gonna be for this year. Just talk about serious stuff, and then all of a sudden we're just like, take a picture. Did our job.
何を言っているのですか。よく聞こえません。母上、少し前に出ていただけますか。
Huh?
オロニクスが
I mean, unless mother means differently in your world. Last time I checked, more of a dad. But you know.
母上、
一体どうなっているんだ。
何時なのか。母上と巡り合ったのは母上が汝を懐かしんでいる。さあ、
I forgot to
つい
turn
て
the
くれ
setting
ばいい。
off for
母上も
eating star. What is in the background?
見たいと望んでいる。我らに全てを見せておくれ。
タイタンは彼を誘っているのか。
わかりません。ただこれが私
You know, it's kind of ironic because with the way I have it set up now, I have because usually the way I have my mic arm set up is that I have it towards the wall, so that way when I'm like, you know, getting in and out of my desk, I'm not like hitting it or anything. But it's kind of ironic that now I have it to my left arm instead of my right arm, so that way I'm not like running out of space when I'm playing shooters. But I don't play shooters anymore.
ならばこちらに来い。共に
So,
汝の
who knows? Maybe there'll be a return of a shooter at some point. I mean, I guess there's Delta Force. I don't necessarily mind playing Delta Force as a shooter. It's just I haven't been in the mood to play a shooter in a while. And I don't like MNK with on-hun. Wait. Is this when we get Remembrance MC? Did I really? Please don't tell me I ended like just before unlocking the MC's new element. I'm gonna cry. I've been typing him mats for it.
またあの声。
yeah.
とりあえずついていこう。あれは俺？姫子と炭鉱もいる。これっていつの記憶だ？
今回の成果は上々ね。脚本とは少し違ったけど大した影響はない。お疲れ様。君に怪我がなくてよかったわ。あら、何も言ってくれないの？無口な二人と旅をするのってなんだか寂しいわね。
腹減ったな。
そういう時だけ喋るのね。ほら、夕食の準備は整ってるわ。
できれば牛もつ乱切りのラー油和え以外がいいんだが。
なに？故郷の味が気に入らないの？
ホルモンの匂いが苦手なんだ。
どういうことだ？これは本物の記憶なのか？こんな会話した覚えないぞ。姫子と炭鉱の話し方もいつもと違う。一体どうなって？カフカと。
Obviously, it seemed more like a Stellar on Hunter talk when they were talking about script.
これは俺の記憶じゃない。どっかで間違いが起こったんだ。また存在しない記憶。今度はサムまでいる。こんな風に改めて自分を。
You stinking bums! You woke up my dog. What is wrong with you? Oh, get wrecked. Actually get wrecked. Actually get wrecked. Actually get wrecked. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's great. That's what you get for a rating at the top of the hour. Get wrecked, bozo. Immune? Nobody can touch the Pope. Nobody can touch the Pope. This is actually Q's red. Truly a legendary cat. Oh, and I gotta wait another minute to talk to that stinky bum. SMH. I find it funny how we can access like the battle pass, but we can't access the settings menu in the story stuff.
今回の脚本はかなりの危険が伴うものでしたが、彼の柔軟な対応のおかげで無事に終わりましたね。鋭い刃の上で
What's up, Q? Since you've been immune. Q's had his shots, so he's immune to the ad virus. Did gacha cause pain? I mean, yes and no. I got a Himiko Eidolon from losing my 50-50, so that's fine. Would have been nice if I had a Bronya, but it kind of went about as I expected it. How was the hunt? Also, what's up, Zephy? Come in. We come back and see those rated to ads. Yeah, it was direct literally rated right as the ad started. Like, that's what you get for rating at the top of the hour. That's what you get for ending your stream at like a reasonable time break. What's wrong with you? You be hunting. I need to do more. I haven't touched Mod Hunt since like the stream on Sunday. I was doing TFT yesterday. Off stream. Well, not all day off stream, but oh my downtime. Playing the new set on the PB. Truth Hearts. Truth Hearts. Yeah, I mean, like, it cost more than I was hoping for. I was kind of copium hoping that I could get it pretty quick, like I did with Fugue. But unfortunately, it took, whatchamacallit, like 45 tickets, like all 45 tickets I had saved up, plus I think like half of what I had saved. Like gem-wise? No, even more than that. Because I think I was at like 24,000. So, bit painful. Bit painful. Representation of Zani pulls? Probably. Honestly, I just need to like do more logins into that game. All I know is that I need Zani to hurry up and come out so that way I can pull for Zani and then close the game and never open it again. So that way I'll just have it whenever I feel like going back and playing the game. Bruh. I did that for Arknights for a while. I'd like do the login and then I saved up a bunch of resources. Like this was a long time ago. I saved up a bunch of like pulls for, well, quote unquote a bunch, like a decent amount that I wasn't like actively playing. And then they released Bagpipe and I was like, oh, let's go get Bagpipe. And then I didn't get Bagpipe at all, so then I just quit the game from then on. Which, speaking of, I'm waiting for I'm waiting for the new one to get released, because that one actually like catches my interest a bit. As long as I can play it on computer. Which I'm pretty sure it's probably playable on computer. That's the spirit, exactly. Yeah. It was mostly because it was like a twofold thing. Like, I wasn't a big fan of how the format for Arknights played out. Got into like higher maps and stuff. The events were a bit of a pain. So there was a couple other things lined up. Wasn't just that. I think like there's the only gacha game that I kind of regret not like still playing, which actually, to be fair, I don't even know if it's still like up running. I feel like it should be because it's I don't know, I liked it. It probably would have been my next Grand Blue if it wasn't for the fact that I completely forgot, like I got so sidetracked with real life that I forgot to keep up with it, and then when I tried to get back into it again, I was like so like confused where to even like go that I was just like, I'll do this later. But Alchemy Stars was really good gacha game. I liked the battle system for that. That's one that if it ever had like a PC port, like an actual one, I'd probably like play again. I don't know, I don't like playing games. I am not like a mobile gamer.
俺たちは脚本に導かれ、共通の目的を成し遂げるために一時的に集まった。
Like, I have games on my phone, right? Like I have like Grand Blue and Star Rail. Or whenever I'm like out and about, like on a trip or something, and I won't have access to a computer. But like, just don't play them. I have a computer handy.
そして
Alchemy Stars left, came back with some new mechanics. Yeah, like I came back and I was just like, there's just like so much shit they threw at your face, and I was just like, I have no idea what the hell is going on, and I don't I was at the time I was like, I just don't have the luxury to sit here and try to figure it out. Because to be fair, Alchemy Stars in and of itself takes a bit to figure out, like all the interactions and stuff. To be fair though, I still think it's like, by and large, one of my favorite gacha games. I love the character designs and the combat system was pretty cool. It had an interesting system where it's like, it had a similar system to Grand Blue, right, where you have the elements, and then oh wait, cutscene. Croissant. What? Oh, is that the skull problem? The brains. The inception moments. But yeah, it had a similar like element system to Grand Blue, right? Where, you know, Grand Blue has like fire, water, earth, wind, light, dark. So in whatchamacallit, in Alchemy Stars you had, it was like forest, lightning, fire, and ice, I think, were like the three elements. But then you would have like the colored squares that, depending on which ones you selected, right? Like if you had a team full of like green characters, well, you basically were aiming for all the green squares, and then you'd have like different characters that would change colors of squares and stuff like that. But then they had this like interesting dual element system where there's characters that could be like fire and forest, so they would activate bit like off of it was really cool. I liked it. I thought it was really fun. But it's like, it definitely was one of those games that when you took a break and you came back, and then it's just like, here's like 20 new systems we added, and you're just like, huh? Is that a JoJo reference? Honestly, if it's not like the, what is it, the stances and stuff like that, I don't know JoJo references. I say this as someone who read like Steel Ball Run, the manga, back when it first came to the West. But if it's not like the meme gags of like Zawardo, I couldn't really get into JoJo all that much. It had like really interesting premises, but I don't know. I find it like really weird that I could read Fist of the North Star like perfectly fine, but then like reading JoJo was, I was like, eh. Oh, I need to see. I don't know what set we need. Get out, Zephy. Get out. There's the door. Let it hit you on the way out. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Jesus Christ. Brother. That's why you can't let Zephy out of the box. In 2 seconds, he just starts throwing out. I can't believe this. I can't believe that was your follow-up. There's a bizarre zone. I can't believe this. I can't believe you would assault me like that in my own chat during gacha night. Who wouldn't? Your mama. That's who. What should I call it? I don't know if y'all seen it. The short video of like the old guy getting like arrested, and he was like, "Don't I get my free call?" Cop's like, "What?" It's like, "Don't I get my free call?" And the cop's like, "Who you gonna call?" He's like, "Yo mama." Shit's one of my favorite videos, dude. Like, I'm telling you, yo mama jokes, they transcend age and generations. They're too good.
と書かれているぞ。
君がいてくれて嬉しいわ。私たちが
She'd double down. Ain't no way. She'd be like, wow, such a better person than Rook. Can't believe this. And then I'd get apple pie. Well, you'd have to stand out in the rain and watch me eat your apple pie.
性格ハンターと一緒にいる限り、一生裏切りに遭うことはないって。さあ、一緒に舞台に上がりましょう。脚本の中で、私たちは銀河というステージで輝く主役。カメラはずっと
Puns are, no, puns are illegal. Should be outlawed. I mean, I say this, but then I made one, I forget which one it is. I made one the other day in someone's chat because it was just too good to pass up. What was it? It hurt me, like physically, to write it, but it was too good. It was like gaming related. I'm trying to remember which one it was. Summon the rat. Oh, and a do that on blood. He's swinging, swinging. Actually don't know how to use Firefly since I don't own her. I'm still mildly depressed. They didn't give us any re-leak news on the anniversary. Sobs in a corner.
Kafka. Hotaru. 誰に別れを告げようかな。
Hopes and dreams. I don't know. Both. Honestly, I would have chosen Silverwolf, but that's not an option. I still, alright, I'm gonna say, I still, I don't know, part of me doesn't like the way, like, Firefly was written, because it's like, I don't really get how they became friends. So, like, I don't know, to be fair, part of me was just like half not paying attention to like the Penacony story, unless Akron was in it. So then like, all I remember is like, I think like halfway through the story, all of a sudden we were like best friends forever, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like, when did this happen?
なるほど。自分の過去をなくして心細くなっちゃったのね。残念だけど、運命の奴隷じゃない私に未来は見えない。君の記憶の空白を埋めることも、これから一緒に何を経験するかも教えてあげられないの。
Yeah, Probably do Manhunt on maybe Friday. I have to get up early tomorrow, go do some grocery shopping and stuff. If not Friday, for sure Saturday. We might do like a long Manhunt session on Saturday. Again.
つまり私はなくしたものを再び手に入れたってことね。ねえ聞いて、まだ見ぬ脚本の中で君は数えきれないほど危険な目にあって恐ろしい状況に身を置くことになる。
I wonder if that Riot MMO is still in the works.
美しい出来事にもたくさん出会って
MMOs are such a dying breed nowadays. At least like a standard MMO.
たとえそれが私たち性格
Because there's a, what is it? Fellowship, right? There's a game that I tried during the Steam Next Fest. I never streamed trying it. But it basically just took the Mythic Plus system from World of Warcraft, ripped it out, and then made it like a standalone game based around it, which to be honest, should have been done forever ago. But it's really not that hard of a system to replicate, and I feel like as long as you can keep it fresh enough with like new classes and new dungeons, and then, you know, potentially maybe adding like raids and stuff, you can probably like do it. But I feel like if Fellowship is even mildly successful, it's probably gonna start like a new wave of games. Because there's a lot of people that like doing like dungeons and raids, but they don't like having to do the like all the extra daily shit that that MMOs entail. And so for that, they kind of just cut it out, and they're just like, hey, just run dungeons. The only thing that I wasn't too big of a fan of was I didn't really care for any of the classes available. None of them were really my taste. They usually either play, well, Warrior, Death Knight, or Shaman classes, and they didn't really have any of those. But I'm hoping it's like pretty successful though. Because I like those types of games, and if like the initial one is even like mildly successful, it means other people will also try to replicate it, which will mean more games like it in the future. Stomp. I was like, I can't remember if we had broken him or not yet, but I guess it doesn't matter because he just died. The big issue is I don't actually know what I have that'll be good. By 16% after wearer uses all basic attack damage dealt by the wearer and their memo spray by 20%, lasting 3 turns. What are people running? Oh, 4-piece of the oh yeah, that would make sense. Then like 2-piece speed, so like a bunch of speed and stuff. We might be able to do that, because I don't think I have... I have some of the Hero of Triumph, but I don't have, like, most of it. Yeah, never mind, we have 0. I thought we had more. So, we'll just run 2 and 2. For damage speed. Oh, that one's actually not bad. There's crit rate on it. I want like 2 pieces of this. Yeah, don't have speed on it. Then we need whatever is the coat version. Oh, is this the coat version? Coat version. I'm assuming probably crit rate. Crit damage. I don't think I have a crit damage one. Turns out to swap one of these for. No, actually, that's the one I don't need. This. Always swap one of these. Oh, actually, that one's really good. Because then we can still use something from up here. Probably just use an attack one, because I'm not going to have the crit. And then the stats from here, energy regen, I don't remember. Oh crap, not what I should have taken off of him. Hello! 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 Where are you? Come back. Oh no, I just so happen to have them. Even though I don't think she has it active though. Because her speed's like 113. I think she needs what, like 150? Oh, 120. Actually, that's not too. Oh. Oh, that's fine. See. I don't fully understand how like the whole memo sprite thing works. Oh. Okay. Oh, you have to level them up separately. Oh, that's fucking weird. Crap, and I'm not. I say, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that other team is not strong enough to just brute force their way through it. So.
他の人に任せよ。師匠どうぞ。手加減はなしです。服を分かちましょう。爪も牙も鈍。恐れずひるまず。遅い。獲物風情が。まだあがくか。食らい尽くしてやる。お会いしたことが。ユーリ。サクッと手合わせ。迷いはない。弱い。すべて上昇。はいやて。大将は定まった。分かった。
生命さあ存分に味わえ。
今こそ清流逆行。ミルクティー最高。くらえ。
まだ
手加減はなし。上務よ。お腹が空いてる。潰してやる。爪も牙もに恐れずひるまず。弱い。信じる神の時間だ。強気をくらえ。心を一つに。
よく見せてくれ。
迷いはない。遅い。すべて狩り尽くす上昇。やっ大将は定まった。
Yeah, sure. Break these.
お仕置きされたいのか。
過去は歌。再び舞いましょう。
Nice. Realistically, they probably should have just saved that. But it'll be fine.
生命さあ存分に味わえ。
すべて狩り尽くす上昇。大将は定まった。
I need to do Simulated Universe though, so I can actually start farming for
よく見せてくれ。
stuff. Or for the planar sets.
恐れずひるまず。弱い。遅い。手加減はなしです。上務もう一人前だもんね。お会いしたことが。服を分かちましょう。迷いはない。おおすごい。
Yes, I think she's gonna do her like, yeah, her next one.
手加減なし。今こそ真の剣術を見せ。清流逆行。ミルクティー最高。くらえ。ユーリ3。すべて狩り上昇。やっ
So that's the only one that I can't guarantee.
恐れずひるまず。遅い。弱い。分かった。サクッと手合わせ。すべて狩り上昇。大将は定まった。
And that should. Yep.
不滅。
I'm glad that gives like Cooper. Which I'm assuming gives more at like higher. Friends.
過去を心に刻むのは未来へ進むためだ。
Summons memo spread. I don't think we worry about this one. For now. Oh wait, no, this is the ultimate. 10% charge. I think this is a big one to level up. I think that should be fine. Probably put a little bit into that because we do like auto, but it doesn't really matter all that much. Up. Oh, we take it to like. What is that? Oh, no, okay, good. Oh, I should probably like actually level up some of his relics though, shouldn't I? But he's not like completely useless. Oops. I'll at least get them to like +9. Because they're not like super good relics, and we're gonna swap them out for the other one down the line. But in this case, like, we want to get through the story relatively comfortably, which I think +9 should be fine. No, to be fair, if it just this team doesn't work, then I'll just run Fei Shao instead. We should be able to manage it. And yeah, actually want Alright. I'm mildly sad that I literally stopped the story right before we get the memo spread.
気を失う。一体何の話だ。お前はここに立ち尽くしたまま、俺たちがどれだけ呼びかけても反応しなかった。そんな状態が数十秒ほど続いたと思ったら、この生物が現れたんだ。
Oh no. Sad.
動物でいいのかな。
Alchemy Stars shut down on the 24th of January this year.
ですか。
Apparently there's supposed to be an offline version. I don't know, figure it out.
不利
Apparently it seems
短
in
い時間でか
China they like
不利
gave them like a free offline version that just for people who want to play the game. I don't know, we'll look into it later.
天外のアイオンについて話
Oh, that's so sad though.
そのう
I
ち
was actually curious because I felt like it part of me felt like it shut
記憶の運命を
down.
司る神なんだ。ああ、天外の世界の神々は肉眼では捉えられない奇跡だという話だったな。
Unfortunate.
アイオンに一別されたというのはつまり
They really couldn't have chosen another another voice line. For some weird reason, like I don't have an issue with the palico like meows, but like this annoys me. Like the Mimi, whatever. Like that's already getting on my nerves.
この子の言っていることがわかるのか？
It's like Chewbacca.
記憶を集めて過去を再現する。一体どうやって？残された時間は少ないけれど。もしこの生き物が不利の造物、あるいは外何らかの関係があるのなら、こいつがオロニクスの親戚以上の力を発揮できると信じよう。よし、こいつについていくぞ。
オロニクス、眠っているのですか。あなたの言う母上が誰かはわかりま
Wait,
せ
so
ん。
is Orvix
きっとずっと
the remembrance path, dude, or is that just something
大
else?
変な思いをしてきたのでしょう。
I don't get it. I don't pay enough attention to this story, and it's a bit too convoluted for me to like figure it all out.
あなたも夢を見るのなら、その夢が幸せなものであることを願っています。
My brain is designed for like Monster Hunter story style of telling things are going wrong. Why? Because this monster is like fucking shit up. All right, let's go fuck that monster up. that's about as far as I want for storytelling and gacha games, honestly. I don't know, it feels weird as someone who's played a lot of JRPGs, and I generally like pay attention to the story in JRPGs to play like go over to gacha games, which are, let's be honest, basically JRPGs, and then just literally be like, get that story out of my
第一銃で町に入らずに済んでよかった。トリビー先生、お疲れ様。
What do you mean? The dramas was the best part.
遠慮しないで。解決法は見つかったんでしょ。
端的に言うと、オロニクスはクレムノスの過去を暴きたくないようだ。でもなぜか彼には興味を示した。そしてオロニクスはある方法で彼にペットを。
I'm trying to see from what my limited like remembrance is, because it's like we have
炭鉱が言うにはこの生き物は
destruction, preservation, harmony is what we had in us,
ひょっとしたら
and then now
厄介
remembrance.
事の解決に一役買ってくれるかもしれない。
天外の神。
トリビー先生、ここからは二手に分かれよう。
You know, for something that comes from something beyond the sky, it seems very themed for the area.
そしてニカドリーの弱点を探る件は、君に頼みたい。 どうか引き受けてくれないか。それじゃあモーリスと一緒に。
What do you mean? He's right here.
ファイノ、俺も連れて行ってくれ。後方で待っているより前線に出た方が役に立てる。願ってもない申し出だな。ありがとう炭鉱。じゃあ一旦ここでお別れだ。僕と炭鉱はこのままクレムノスに向かう。君はどうにかして万神の不滅の体の秘密を解き明かしてくれ。キャストリスさんは。
私は残って彼の護衛をしようと思います。
わかった。よろしく頼む。
Do we get to see? I mean, well, I'm assuming no. I'm assuming probably not. I was wondering if we get to see like Castrus's animations at some point in the thing, but not this early in the story. I am not looking forward to that. Like the story for this area is so fucking long. Cause I was watching, cause like I haven't even done the next part. Cause like Yuno was up to date, and then they did the next part, and I think it took Yuno like 2 streams, like 2 long ass streams to get through all the story. Like, is this like Star Rail's like Subaru? Cause like Subaru, I heard like it was a big complaint in Genshin because it was literally just hours and hours of dialogue, and it's like, why, brother? I couldn't. Let's do. Where's crit damage represent? Where's member by using ability on ally target? Increases damage dealt by all ally targets. I feel like that's better than what I have, no? Because like this one increases attack, and then when you use the ultimate, yeah, no, that's death. There's no way. At least for MC, I feel like this one's like better. What about the icon? This one. It's so weird. Like I understand this because it's like light and cone, but like I don't register. I think this is only 3. I still wish she had a weapon. Virus, welcome in. Oh, how's your week going so far? Love stories of the ancient heirs, brother. What are you doing?
霧に覆われたクレムノスの秘密を描いた歌はありますか？
お姉さん、よくぞ聞いてくれました。もちろんあります。しかも今回が初披露の歌です。
Workhouse trading kids repeat.
早速失礼して。
Sounds like a pretty decent rotation you got going.
戦が終わりを迎え、世界は混沌とした長夜に沈む。勇敢なるタイタン、その黄金の心はなぜ引き裂かれてしまったのか。神よ、争いに疲れたのか。
Yeah, I need to look for probably starting either next week or the week after. I need to see if I can find like something around here for work because my savings are dwindling further than I'd like. I'm still kind of holding hope that I can find something I can do from just work from home, but probably won't happen. I'm trying to see if I can find like a part-time at like a bookstore or something. Something that just lets me, but because like there's a Barnes and Nobles here, and at least like online, I think the only like spot, like the only job posting they had was like barista, which not happening. But if I can get that Barnes and Nobles like working discount, so I can well, I don't know if the one here has it. The ones I used to go to had like Gunpla models and stuff. But I could take, so you know, take advantage of that employee discount for some of that. But we'll have to see. Buy at a bookstore. Yeah, I mean it'd be nice, but at this point, honestly, I just want something part-time where I could just like do my work and not have to deal with like people that come in and out, right? Like I don't want to do like just let me stock shelves and I'm good, right? I'm chilling. Like I'm not very good at like service jobs, but I'm real good at doing everything else. So if I could do that, and then I'll probably turn around and probably like look into probably those coding courses where you have to actually spend money, so that way get certificates to put on like a resume. Something like that. Figure some stuff out from there. To be honest, if I could just somehow luck my way into being like a coding baboon somewhere where there's just like, here, do this, I wouldn't really mind even if the pay was kind of shit. But at least looking online, I didn't see anything. I don't know, maybe I'll just like YOLO apply for some shit off of Indeed. Game feels a little laggy though. Never mind, game feels very laggy. Why are you so laggy? Why are you so laggy? I need to lower your settings more. Oh, why are you on high? Why are all of those on high? There's no way I had those on high. I would never have those on high. Because I don't care about that. The only thing I care about is like character details. To play get as many discounts as possible, yeah. It's kind of interesting because I haven't gone to try yet. There's a Chinese place I want to try that's like, there's this like strip mall kind of deal next to us where they offer discounts to anybody that works in that like strip mall in specific, which I thought was kind of cool. Though I need to like try it out sooner rather than later because they're closing down, I think, for like renovations or something in May, and they won't open again until June. So need to try them out, see if they're any good before they close. But yeah, I think it was well, it's not the first time I've ever seen that, but the last time I saw something like that was not at a strip mall, but like a regular mall had something. There was like a spot in there, like there was a couple shops in there that gave discounts for people that worked in the mall, like regardless of where they were at. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. That's pretty sick. Yeah, but there's this like grocery place near us that I don't know if they have a job for stocking and like employee discount. Wouldn't mind. That's where I have to get up early tomorrow because there's a couple grocery joints because the kitchen's more or less like put together in a usable state. So so we can stock up the fridge a bit. But it's just like yeah, the big thing for me is it's like if I have to work somewhere where it's like on a brick and mortar or something like that, I'd like to at least get a spot where I get like a discount on something. If not, then I'd like for it to at least pay half decently. Because like my last job, which I haven't, it's been a good number of years since I worked there, it was like, I think I got paid like $10, like $10.50 or something like that. Oh no, it was a decent little bit, honestly, for a part-time job. And I didn't really feel like I'd done all that much. It was technically for the government. It was for the Texas state government, technically. Because it was a, whatchamacallit? Because it was a program that was a grant from the Texas workforce. So it paid pretty good. Even though unfortunately, due to it being from like the government, my boss didn't have any decision making on like promoting employees to like full-time positions and stuff. Because there was me and another coworker, we were part-timers, and she wanted to like promote both of us to full-time, like in the office data entry stuff. And their response was like, well, you're doing good enough as it is, so we don't see why they should be promoted, even though we were actually like behind, like more often than not. I guess we just weren't as behind as most of the other programs that were, you know, we're working off of that system in like different parts of the state. Oh, yeah, unfortunate. And it was really funny because like, so like the job was from the technically my paycheck came from, I think it was like technically from the community college where we were stationed in, but it was technically from the like the Texas workforce grant. So there was a couple times they tried to get a raise approved for the people, like everybody working, and that got denied by like the workforce. But funnily enough, the community college passed a ruling for increasing everybody, like anybody who worked on campus's paycheck by, I think it was like 10%. Which, you know, not a big deal when it's like $10 an hour, but well, I mean, to some people it's like, oh, 10 cents of like 10 bucks. So it's still money, right? Oh wait, no, I think it was less than that for me. I think it was like 5%. I don't know. It wasn't like a very big percentage. It like increased my paycheck by I think like 30-40 cents. But at the same point, I was like, I get paid by the hour. So I was like, that's like 30-40 cents per hour extra that I wasn't getting before they did that. So I'm like, we're winning. But it was funny because like, right, because like technically we shouldn't have been able to get a raise. But because of the way it worked, because we were getting paid by the campus, like it was coming, like the way it worked is that the workforce would give the community college the money, and then the community college would pay us. So then if there was something that got passed, oh, he's sipping on something. But so the community college passed, you know, a ruling where everybody got like X amount increase, because it was like dependent based on position and stuff. It definitely wasn't 10%, because 10% would have been like $1, and it definitely didn't increase my thing by $1. But since that's how it went, we indirectly got a raise anyway. It wasn't as much as what my boss wanted to give us all, but it was better than nothing. Yeah, money is money. Like, I'm not complaining. Especially because it was hourly based. So it was pretty good. I was sitting there been like, rolling in the dinero. Because I think I netted out, because it was like, I think it was like a 30-cent increase. And I worked 20 hours a week. So like, that was basically like $1.20 a day. So like it was a pretty, like for me, I was like, you know, $1.20 extra a day. That's like what, $30 extra a month. At least that was more than that. I don't feel like doing the math off the top of my head. So for me, I was like, that's a pretty sizable little bump, you know, for not having to do much, for no promotion or anything.
確かに評判のいい方ではありませんね。彼があんなことをしなければ。
But yeah,
あなたと炭鉱さん。
honestly, I couldn't really complain. $10 an hour for sitting down and putting in numbers into a computer. Which, to be fair, like I had very few days where I was not doing something in that office. I was definitely earning my paycheck, but it was, to me, it was like pretty comfy brain dead work. Every once in a while, I'd have to do an Excel spreadsheet for my boss for meetings she had to attend. Stuff like that. Wasn't too bad. Wouldn't really complain if I could get
異教人だったのか。
Another job similar,
元気にしていたか。
but preferably work from home.
前に会ってからそんなに経ってないが。いや、本当にすまない。あれは私が悪かった。天外の世界の存在を証明しようとしたばっかりに。アグライア様が慈悲深い方でよかった。誓いを立てたらすぐに釈放してくれたんだ。安心してくれ。
You hear Polyphia? You do hear
同じ過
Polyphia.
ちは二度と繰り返さない。というか、万が一にもアグライア様との約束を破るようなことがあれ
There's
ば、
Polyphia sprinkled in throughout.
墓穴を掘るようなものだからな。クレムノス？
Into medical coding? I looked into that a little bit.
イカドリーの領地に
At least like for like a curious, like just an overarching look, it hurt my because of all the well, it didn't because you have to know all of the whatchamacallit, the classifications. At least the positions I looked at when I was looking at like Indeed and stuff. I could probably learn it. It's not like I haven't been around stuff like that. I grew up as a military kid, so I had to learn all the like a good number of the acronyms and the codes and stuff.
その作品に
黄金戦争が終わりに近づいた頃、クレムノスで最後の祭典が行われた。
But that did definitely come up on a lot of the searches I was looking at, because apparently that's a position that I guess people don't stick around very long. I knew somebody who did stuff like that. Now that I think about it, I don't remember if they still worked at that or not. I just remember them being really annoyed at the job all the time.
神秘的な儀式の用意をしているようだった。異様な空気を感じ取った私は場外から何枚か写真を撮ってすぐに引き返したんだが、まさかその後にあんなことが起こるなんて誰にも予想できなかっただろう。
すみませんが、その写真を譲っていただけませんか。私たちその時代の手がかりを集めているのです。
もちろん構わないとも。よければそれを私からのお詫びの品だと思ってくれ。
So what is this? We're just playing like Pokemon but with memories. Embarrassing memory, I choose you! Super effective.
何と言っているのですか。準備が整ったのですか。それならファイノン様やモーディス様と合流しましょう。
I find it so funny how in Granblue, when they removed the combat from every like instance of story, I was like, oh thank God. Because there's like segments where it's just like pure story. But then in like Star Rail and Genshin, I'm like, there's too much fucking talking. When am I gonna get to beat something up? It's so funny. To be fair though, I also have a skip button over there, so. So it's a bit different, because I can just like power through it.
アグライア様の奥平魔に対する献身はもっと感謝されてしかるべきなのに、ほとんどの人はあの方の冷たい一面しか見ていません。私はそれが今はこんな話をしている場合ではありませんでした。行きましょう。この子がクレムノスの記憶を再現してくれるといいですね。ミューメーミミミューミューミューミューミュ
Yeah, the big thing is that I need to like look for work and I need to get back into the coding stuff. I won't lie, I've been in the like the mood of just not doing anything. Procrastination mood that strikes me every once in a while. Which I did a pretty decent job combating it over the last like year and a half. But now with the move, I was just like, ah, potato. But it's also partially because I can't really commit to a stream schedule just yet. Just because like there's a lot of times my parents are like, hey, we need you to come lift this up, hey, we need you to come move this, hey, we need you to come like loosen this. And my parents do everything like during the day. But they'll probably start returning to like a steady night stream schedule in the next like week or so.
神々が人の上に立つことはありません。
その言葉、ひとまず受け入れておくとしよう。あの甘やかされて育った小娘が今では抜け目のない失勢者になっているとは、喜ぶべきか悲しむべきか。
人も激動の時代に適応しなければ。変革を望んでいるのは何も私だけではありません。私と師匠には大事な用がありますので、この辺りで失礼します。
Software engineers? Been working for the last 2 days? Yeah, I don't know, it's so bad. Like, you hit that point where you're just like... you're just like, oh shit. You just like, sit there and do nothing. Part of the issue that I'm someone who it's like, if you leave me to my own devices, I don't necessarily get distracted, I just get like demotivated if I don't have like a clear goal. It's just like, my brain's really weird. It's wired in a sense of if you're just like, hey, we need like this done, I'll be like, got it, I'll get it done. Especially if there's like a deadline on it. It's like, hey, I need this done by like Thursday. It's like, alright, I'll get it done. Usually by Wednesday. Stuff like that. Especially if like moolah is involved, right? Like if I'm getting a paycheck for it. But when it's like, hey, I need to figure it out, it's a bit like sometimes I'm just like it's just like I don't wanna. Other times it's like I can sit down and be like, alright, what do I need to do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna hit? Like, you know, and you can like look it up and do stuff like that. But it's just like sometimes I just don't have the energy to want to sit down to that like crucial sort of self-planning phase of it all. I think it does. Rico should be a self-starter in this field then. Yeah, hence there's yeah. Yeah, I picked up on that a lot. To be fair, it's like I don't know, cause it's when I worked as like data entry like in the office, right, I kind of just went out of my way to do a lot of things. It was one of the reasons that like one of the reasons my boss didn't want me to leave. Because there was a lot of times I went out of my way and be like, hey, we should do this instead. And what if we did this? And what if we did that? But it's just like, if I'm left to like my own devices, right? Where it's like I have no commitment, I guess, right? It's just like, I'm very terrible at like self-motivating myself when there's like nothing on the line, right? Technically speaking, quotations around that. Because like at this point, right, like if I just potate in bed, it's not like I'm gonna get fired. I don't have a job. So it's like, it's hard to like fight that mentality sometimes. So with the move, I've kind of just been indulging on having a convenient excuse to just potate. But I do need to get back into it. Or at the very least, like, continue studying, like, at least continue doing like NumPy and Panda and Django and learn those 3 things. Because those 3 things seem to be like the big thing that a lot of people are kind of looking for. The room always helps. That's the thing. Well, I mean, technically I should be going through my boxes for clothes. That's probably what I'm gonna actually do for the rest, like this week and next week. Because I have a lot of like old clothes that I forgot were in boxes that I haven't unpacked in like 8 years. I don't wear like a whole lot of clothes on a regular basis. But there are some like nice shirts and stuff, and then I need to get out and put in my closet. Like, it's not like I don't have things to do. I technically do have things to do. It's just my convenient excuses like, but what if I do things? But then they need me to go do something else, and then I'm busy, and then it delays me. And like, so I could just sit here and just do nothing, so I'm ready when they need. It's a stupid excuse, but you know. You know how it is. You don't want to do something, you just come up with every little excuse you can get your hands on. Oh my god, he's still there. That was not the button I wanted to push. Oh wait, did we get it? I think I might have gotten it. Oh wait, no, we didn't. That one was just for... How are you supposed to fucking grab that? I don't understand. You obviously can't grab it in motion. But I am slamming the key to grab that. Whatever, there's probably like a way to get there or something dumb. I hate when there's stuff like that in games. I don't. I'm subscribing for a bunch of email newsletters. Oh, I don't think I've subscribed to like an email newsletter in like, or at least like willingly, in forever. Because usually I do a pretty decent job of like checking what I'm agreeing to, and I always uncheck the one for like newsletters and stuff. But to be fair, I also have like an email specifically designed for that. Like I have like 3 separate emails. One doesn't really see any use. One is one I use on like a daily basis for things I want to keep track of and logins and stuff. And then one's like literally an email that I use whenever I need to like put an email on stuff that I know is probably just gonna put a bunch of junk into it, and that's all that email is there for. Like sometimes I want to get like there's some websites for PNGs with no backgrounds that you can download them for free for use, but they require like putting an email in. It's not even like make an account, it's literally just like put your email in. And for those I'll have stuff like that, because I know that's for just like dumb things like putting on newsletters and doing stuff like that. So that way I can just ignore that. Because like the actual email I use every day is I think it gets more I think it's full of right now just Twitch going live notifications. I should probably like turn that off at some point. That's probably actually something I should turn off, because I don't pay attention to that. I definitely don't go to my email for who's live on Twitch. Mind clutters, yeah. I think the thing that kind of annoys me sometimes though is when I'd have to like relook into it because Yahoo's changed a lot, but I usually do like I used to have some of my when what is it? When I went to university, right? Like we had our university like our student email that we would get, and I had to divide it up so that specific emails would go to specific folders. So that way I could, I had one for instructors and stuff like that. Like one for teachers, one from like, club activities, one for just college stuff. And I remember trying to do it on Yahoo before, like having folders and stuff, and it just never worked. I don't know why. It just kept going, defaulting to like the regular inbox, even though I was pretty sure I had the settings set up properly. Yeah, I could tell that my brain was like, it's kind of like derailed, because like I haven't even been making my bed. That was such a huge one, where it was like whatchamacallit, it was, I forgot what it was. I think it was like just before getting into streaming or something. It was back when I literally just did nothing. I literally just sat on my computer and just played games all day. Didn't even try to like learn something new. But it was like someone was just like, just make your bed. They're like, it doesn't even have to be fancy. They're like literally just fucking put your covers so they're flat instead of leaving them bunched up. And that's like one simple thing that you can get done every day, and then you just work from there. And it actually worked, honestly. But it's also like turned into a way of me noticing whether my brain's kind of like off or not. It was like the first thing I'd do. I'd just get out of bed and then I'd like flatten out my sheets and then get going. And it seems like something dumb, but like if you're in a rut where you're just like not doing anything, like not even doing that, just that one change usually, you know, you go from that and you go like, well, I started doing that every day, so let me do this other thing. Kind of how your brain works. You kind of like trick your brain into being more productive by taking baby steps. But recently it's literally just been like roll out of bed, not even look at the bed until I go back into bed.
盗品を隠そうとしていたからでは。不正に手に入れたものを置いていくなら、このまま解放してあげましょう。
I at least like kept up with doing like my push-ups and stuff. I'm not doing like my full workout because I still don't know where my weights are. I have not checked the entirety of the garage for my weights. But I think I did like, well, to be fair, like in all honesty, with the move, I didn't really need to do exercise, like extra exercise. My arms and legs were so dead from all the carrying and stuff. But now it's kind of like died down a little bit. Wait, what? Bring that ass back here. Carrying too hard in games. Not even like it's honestly funny. Like if I'm not like, I think yesterday was the first day that I played like an actual game off stream for longer than like an hour, for the entirety of the day. Cause like for Mon Hunt, sometimes I'd fire it up to do like a little extra like side hunting while we're still going through the story and stuff. To be like, oh, if I wanted to get like an armor piece and I needed like a couple more parts, I'd play for like an hour or so, and then I'd get off. And then I just wouldn't do it. I'm literally just sitting at my computer doing nothing productive in any form or capacity. Though a couple of those days I also had to actually get up and work. Bro, speaking of, installing a kitchen sink is more of a pain in the ass than I thought it was. At least like for one of the ones that go like under, right? Like you attach them like under, not like over. You know because there's ones where like you just sit them on the top and then you seal it and you're good to go. The one for this house, you have to like, it attaches under, so you have to like screw it in. Holy shit, that was such a pain. That was such a pain in the ass. God. Yeah, it was just like, because it was like doing all that stuff, figuring out like how to get it back in there, because the like some of the pipes just, it's kind of like an older-ish house, but it's like the way they have the pipe design down there, there's like 4 pipes, like the hot and the cold are kind of pain in the assly installed. So it was such a pain in the ass to get the sink in there and like get it all set up. We did it, but I was like, this shit sucks. I was like, this shit sucks. So dumb. I'm like, what is this shit? Oh man. It also didn't help, like, what is it, when we were trying to take off the kitchen faucet, I don't know what happened, what they did, I don't know if it was like the rust or whatever, but like the bolt that held it in place, just like the nut just did not want to move at all. And unfortunately with the sink in the way, you couldn't really remove the sink because the sink goes down. And unfortunately the lip of the sink overlapped with wherever they had the bolt, so it was technically holding it in place, so you couldn't even just take the sink out and then remove the faucet. And it was like, me and my dad couldn't get it at all. So then me and mom go to eat lunch. And it was funny because like when we were eating, I was like, I looked at her, I was like, I was this close. I had like my fingers almost touching of just going and getting my cutting like disc for my grinder and just cutting that shit off because I was getting so annoyed. And then lo and behold, we come back and what did my old man do? He went and got what should we call it? He went and got he didn't get the grinder. He has like an actual one of those, like, they're not jigsaws. I forget what they're called. But basically he has the blade for metal and he did that. He just cut it in half and just took it out. Dremel, I don't think it's a Dremel. Let me see what it's called. Cause I know what Dremels do. No, because it's like bigger than that. No, it's the one where it's like you kind of hold it like a bit like a small rifle, and then it's got the blade that sticks out that just goes back and forth on it. I don't know what those are called. I just call them saws. But basically, he just took that and he just put a metal blade on it and just, you know, he put the saw that's specifically designed to cut through metal. Because in case you don't know, there's 2 different blade types. There's one for metal, one for wood. Well, technically there's like 3 depending on what you're doing, 3 to 4. But those are like the 2 usual ones that most people tend to use if they have that kind of thing. Yeah, I think they're just like electric hat. Like, I think there's like an actual thing. I just call it the electric saw. Like he took that because he has one of those, and just went to town on it. Well, he didn't really have to go to town. He just kind of just shoop, let it do its thing. And mom's just like, yeah, he said he was gonna do that if you didn't do that. And I was just... Oh, I should have used pillows, not Gallagher's. Yeah, he just did that. And to be fair, like, even with that, I don't think, like, we didn't try it, but it was, like, I don't know if it was the rust or if they did some weird shit with it, because, what is it, we were trying to change the, like, the drainage for for the sink, right? Because the measurements, yeah, that's what they're called. Yeah. Yeah, that's the actual term for it. I kind of figured that. Like, I knew there was like a term for it. I just couldn't remember what it was. But yeah, because the dimensions for the sink hole is really weird. Like the cutout for the sink is really weird. It's one of those where like one side is like larger than the other side. And it's not like a uniform hole cutout. From like back in the day of making it like quote unquote fancy. So my mom was struggling to find like a sink in a local spot because she likes to see the things, obviously, makes sense. So we were just gonna replace like the drain on one, and I shit you not, I don't know what they did, but like the ring that you use to secure the drainage, like, you know, you have like the drainage that goes in, and then from the bottom you use another ring to kind of lock it in place when you screw it in. I couldn't get that off. I broke the thread on the bottom. Like, I broke the bottom metal part trying to get it to come off because it just didn't want to come off at all whatsoever. And it seems that whatever putty they used for like sealing where the drain goes, either they put way too much or they put the wrong type and it got into the threads and kind of just locked it in place. Because basically what ended up having to do is my dad went and he drilled like holes, because the problem is that the drain is like stainless steel, but the outer thing is like actual like just regular metal. But you have to be careful if you're gonna like, well, technically you shouldn't cutting disc like do anything for cutting disc with stainless steel. It's usually not advised. So you had to be really careful. So he had the genius idea where he just took like a drill bit and kind of like poked holes into it and then just tore it open. And like the thread looked fine on the inside, so it wasn't, there was like no rust, but you could see there was like this like almost filament on it or something. Like there was something on it, and it was just like, I was just like, brother, like what the fuck did they do in this house? Like, cause that shit had it locked in place. Like there's just no way. There was just no way. At first I was just like, man, am I just weak from doing too much heavy lifting? Proceeds to break part of the metal. No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
アストラガロスのお守りが変なものの中に落ちちゃったの。黒くて怖くて取りたいのに勇気が出なくて。
The funny news is I was able to use my special hammers that I haven't used since I did welding. I have these like 2 hammers that I got that are like, they have a pretty interesting like internal design for the handle, because it's like, it's supposed to be like designed for like absorbing shock, so you could slam the shit out of things with it, and you won't get much of the like the impact back into your hand. Because it's like, if I remember correctly, I forget what the thing was. I was looking at the thing. It was like, it has a like one solid metal like main core, and then it's like they grouped like smaller rods around it and then wrapped it in the handle, so that way it disperses the force of the hit. I don't know the exact sciences for it, but those are, I love using those things. Like when I was doing like welding, I was just like, yeah, you need we need a hammer to hit something with? I got you. Don't worry. I loved using those things, and people would just be like, a bear, can we borrow that that hammer? And I was just like, I don't know, dog, but I can use it for whatever you need. It was so good. I loved that thing. And I haven't had a reason to use them in a while, so with the sync I got to use them again. I was like, yeah. I was like, hammer goes burr.
この程度か。
支援開始いたします。まだ立ち上がりますか。
Their tools relatable? Oh, honestly. I don't know, whenever I have an excuse to open my bag of like welding tools, like stuff I used for welding, I get giddy. I'm like a little, like the little raccoon rubbing my hands together like, yeah, buddy. There's a lot of tools in there I like to use. Well, there's not too many now. I think I took like half of the more often used ones that I know my dad could use, and I let him have them. Well, technically, quote unquote, borrow them, but at this point he probably forgets that I lent it to him, and he's like, these are mine, until I'll remind him later. Even though, oh my god, what is it? He bought like this new circular handsaw, which I think he ended up returning because I don't think we used it at all whatsoever. But like, whoever decided to color the like the locking the button you push to lock the blade, so you can take it on and off by unscrewing the screw for it, fire that person. Someone decided that they were gonna make this like circular handsaw be like the top half all black and like the bottom part like gray silverish color, so that it kind of looks like, you know, with the blade and whatever. Which, fine, cool. The trigger is bright orange, and the, like, I guess quote unquote safety is also bright orange. So my old man couldn't figure out how to like unlock the, like, to be able to get the thing off, right? Because it would spin the screw and it would spin with the like the blade would spin with it, and it wasn't like unlocking. He's like, hey, could you figure this out? And so I look at it and I'm like, I look at the instructions. The instructions say absolutely nothing. They were useless. And then I tried looking online a bit just to make sure, to see if there's like anything special with the saw. And trying to find even something online of some, like, you know, just a video, because usually you can YouTube like XYZ saw, and then someone will have like a video about like at least like putting it together and taking it apart and stuff like that. Couldn't really find anything for that specific circular saw. And then finally, like, and so like I'm looking over and I'm expecting to see like an orange button, because watching the video reminded me that there's a button that you have to hold, as is usually the case for those styles of like locking mechanisms, where you lock the center axis part that rotates, and then it allows you to unscrew the saw part, because that's how my grinder works, right? Like I have to hold a button to lock it so that I can turn the key to take the, I forget what they're called, but like the circular part, take it off and put it back on. Some fucker decided to put that button where it was all black and make the button the same fucking color, and there was literally no distinction about where that button was, and it took me fucking like way too long to find it, because the point is it's like, it's not the case of like, oh, you just didn't pay attention to like find the button. It's because every other button on the machine or on the saw was bright fucking orange except for that one. So like your brain is already conditioned. It's like, well, if there's a button on this thing, it should be orange. But they made that one, which arguably is just as important as the other two, black, to match like the color of the top part of the saw. Because remember, the top frame is like black, so they made it like one piece. So if you look at it, and then it doesn't help because if you run your fingers like over it, because like I even did that to try to find it, it's similar enough to like all the other textures in that area that your brain doesn't register off the cuff that, oh hey, that's, you know, a button to push. It just, like, I just thought it was part of like the casing design. And I think I kind of found it out by accident, because I was just like, I watched a video where the guy like put his hand down that side and just pushed down, so I just did the same thing and I felt that part move and I was like, you like, I was like, that's the fucking I was like, jeez Christ. Sometimes the way shit's designed sometimes annoys me, because like one thing is if everything is like, you know, like if the other two buttons are the same color, then you're already like, all right, there's another button here somewhere, I have to find it, it's gonna look exactly the same as the rest of the casing. But they're just like, oh no, it's like that one spot was like, the other buttons were orange and then that spot wasn't orange, and then it's just like pain is what it is. Pain. I think he might have ended up returning it though, because he bought it to cut like some of the shelves so he can make space for some of our like sliding shelves that my mom was using in the other kitchen, like in the other house that like work. We did all that for mydei, and I don't think we're gonna be able to get to see him like in combat, like in actual combat, besides like beating up like small punks. Because we're gonna end stream here in probably like 15 minutes or so, because I do have to go to bed soon. But he ended up just using his reciprocating saw for it, so I think he might have returned it, or it's in the garage somewhere. I don't know, I haven't really looked for it. Even though, speaking of, we were trying to find like the two big pots, because we have like two big pots that, well, technically we have like 3 or 4, but well, actually no, I think one got thrown out because I think it got broken in one of those. There's like 3, but there's 2 that we use like on a daily basis in the house for like soup, rice dishes, like, you know, multiple things. And we were looking through the boxes because I was helping my mom pack, like, you know, organize the kitchen to, you know, get the pots and the pans and the knives and the measuring cups and all that like where it needs to be, so that way the kitchen is functional, because for some odd reason my old man he's just like, my room has what it needs, fuck the kitchen. But we were doing that and we couldn't find where the 2 pots were, and I'm sitting there and my mom's like, did we just leave them in the house? And I'm like, no, because I remember seeing them in a box and taping the box shut and having it in like the area that that stuff would get loaded in, like, you know, the put this stuff in the trailer kind of like area. And I was like, and I did a last like sweep of the house and I didn't see any box that, you know, what you know, you couldn't see inside and see that it was like it was trash or whether it was or wasn't trash kind of deal. And there's this box in the garage that has my father's initials on it and then has the word kitchen written on it. And so my brain goes, okay, that's just his stuff that he had in the kitchen. And so like I like mentally ignore it while I'm like searching around the garage for any box that says kitchen, and I'm just like looking around and opening boxes that don't have any writing on them and stuff like that. Yeah, it was that box. It was that box that had his initials on it. The box that I told him he needed to look at like a week ago that he just never did. Old people. Old people. But yeah, no, I need to go through. Well, I need to go through my boxes that have old clothes in them, so that way I can designate what I'm gonna keep and what I'm gonna donate, and then anything that's like too beat to hell, just throw it away. I have like so many crates of books and just stuff I collected over the years that I'd have in like bookshelves and stuff. That's just gonna have to wait because I plan on getting shelves for my room, but I still need to bring in a dresser. Because the problem is that like technically we're not really done moving stuff into the house because we have like two storage units here that have stuff from that we had in storage in Texas that just didn't fit in the house that we were living at. And like one of them is like my dresser. The worst part about not using Fei Xiao for like running around is that I can't room the death thing. Fei Xiao makes exploration like 10 times more comfy. Oh, thought it was gonna hit me. I think that gives an achievement. What is? Oh my god! How did that miss? How did that miss? I am annoyed. Bonk. I know the fact that he's also like half dead. Oh, wrong button. I honestly don't think he's very good for just like out and about exploring. Went down the rabbit hole deleting everything, honestly mood. Actually mood. That's like me except uninstalling things and like my gaming stuff for like Steam library and like Epic libraries and stuff. I just hit a point where I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna install like all of this. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while since I had to like delete stuff from my email though. I think the last time I had to delete stuff from my email was back when I was still using the like when I had a student email. Cause even my, like when I worked, my work didn't give me like a work email, even though I was on community college. I think this setup's like not very good. Just exploring this area.
敵データ収集完了。捕獲マーク起動。愉快な反撃の時間です。
Well, it'll still break. He gets that back pretty quick. When he sleeps, it might be gone without notice. No worries. Oh, I guess I don't need it.
ニカドリ、まだ戦っているのですね。
Wait, Zephyr, are you still playing Ariel?
戦いは続いている。ええ。
And you haven't a chance to play with PLA. I played some of the like pseudo league, I guess. I don't know if we'll call it like a full league. They did extend it till like next month. But I don't know if it was just I wasn't as in the mood for PoE as I thought I was, but like I got the not the antiquarian, the ancestral commander dude to like I think it's like level 80 something. 85 or something like that. I got the like Autumn Nights thing and then I was like, alright, I'm done. Like I don't know, I just tapped out. You abandoned all hope of catching up. True. Bro, they just need I'm pretty sure, I have a feeling that if they would just add like a dialogue skip button, they would probably they'd probably have like a pretty decent influx of returning players. I know of at least like 3 other people that they're just like, yeah, I'm too far behind in the story and I don't feel like sitting through that much dialogue, but if they ever let me like skip dialogue, I'd play again. I was just like, oh. Well. To be fair, that's kind of how I am with Genshin. Kind of not really. Genshin would have had to like add like a skip dialogue button and let Capitano like not be murdered in cold blood for no reason, just because of story plot, and be a playable character for me to have gone back to Genshin. Right, we should be hitting a stopping point. And by soon, I mean like after this dialogue is done. You're ready to play. You play when you're playing alone. I personally don't generally mind. I usually get a lot of like time out of the league. I think for me the big thing is that like I use the like the challenge, the league challenges as sort of like objectives to complete, right? And they didn't reset those at all with the new league. Like it's just been the settler challenge the whole time, which I mean is great because it gives people a long time to be able to get all their missions done for all of the rewards and stuff. But it was when Settlers League was new and I already got like everything I cared for it, because I don't care for the portal effect. That's literally the only thing I don't have. So it's just like I didn't really feel much reason to play past like level 80 because it's just like the ascendancies, the new ascendancies are kind of interesting, sure, but most of them didn't really cater to a playstyle I cared to try or was interested in trying, and it was just like I just lost like almost like any motivation really. I don't mind not being able to skip the story, but if to grind out better gear to account for new mob mechanics, is probably get your ass beat. I mean, I guess that's kind of fair. I mean, I do know in some cases it's like not that bad, especially because you can get access to a lot of the newer ones without having to actually progress through the story. I don't know, it's a little scuffed because since well, you know. Ignore the fact that I have 426,000 out of 5,700 experience needed to level up. Because I haven't touched my equilibrium level in like forever. Oh, I just realized they give us like different expressions for those things. But check your last login time. $154 days ago. Oh, like close to like half a year. You're cooked. No, you're fine. Look at that. You got Acheron. You're chilling. I also don't think you would need to regrind stuff for Acheron. Well, imagine having this superimposed to 5. What a gamer. Honestly, I think you'd probably be fine if you wanted to come back. Bank of Marshmallow winning today. Bank of Mellow is always in shambles. But we did get the new character, Wahayuki, just in time for thing. I saw that Bank of Yuki is no longer in shambles. I saw that 9.6 mil or something? Did you have in Delta Force? You play more Delta Force. The thing you were saying for got nerfed. You sold all the ammo. Oh, well, you know, now you have all that money for the next thing. You know, at least like that's I feel like it's one of the nice things for something like Delta Force, because when I used to play MMOs a lot, it was just like a lot of the things you would grind to grab, like even if you had to like spend money for like upgrades and stuff, were like account bound or character bound, and so then they would nerf something and then you're just screwed out of all of that. Such a pain. Although for the price drop, stonks. This is why I always believe in the Bank of Yuki comeback story. I wonder when do I unlock? I guess maybe when we're... Oh. I guess I should do the event. I'll probably do the skips for the events on the next stream. Made 3 million in one run. Oh, let's go. Wait, what'd you get? They're gonna get you so much money. Or at least like, wait, is it like 3 mil that you could spend? Because I remember there was one time I was like, ah, 2 mil, crazy, and you were just like, yeah, most of that's not getting like sold. I think you said a lot of it was for like ammo crafting. I don't know if that was like basic attack animation. It's like both cool and like boring at the same time. I don't know how they managed to do that. Wish it was as cool as Yuki? Same. Honestly, same. 4 or 5 mil guns. Oh, I mean that's good though, right? Because it's like 2.5 mil you don't have to spend later for loadouts and stuff. Because I remember the one time I saw you were saying that it was like a lot of stuff that you're going to use in like crafting ammo that, you know, you can't really kind of get a lot of that back, even like regardless of whether the run is successful or not. We'll get the spear because we're doing this. Okay, I was about to say, like, I don't know if we can't get the spear. I don't know if we can go down this elevator. But Yuki is very cool. Why you should check them out when they stream so you can take notes. Yeah, his like the angle, the off angle for his basic attack makes you miss sometimes, and it's kind of annoying. Yes. 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 They're done. Oh, are you gonna try? Are you gonna try the PvE for the new set for TFT at all, or are you just gonna keep trying to rank up on what's left of this season? Also, down for that. Let's see if anybody go say hello to. I'm gonna say hi to Kara. Kara is also star railing, so we can get 2 for 1 special. I wonder if he pulled for mydei at all. I have to remember because he changed. He changed from having the number to. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce what he changed the new name to. But yeah, we're gonna go say hi to Karu. He's also doing Star Rail. I am gonna go to bed because I gotta get up early. I think I'm gonna go to like 2 or 3 grocery stores tomorrow. Check them out. But probably will be. Let's see. Night stream potentially on Friday. For sure stream on Saturday. I just don't know if it's gonna be during the day. Oh my goodness, Clausy. Yes. It's hard. It's okay. You still made it. It still counts. But for sure Monster Hunter on Saturday and Sunday. I just don't know if it'll be during the day or during the night. If I don't have anything on Saturday during the day, I'll ping you on the Discord for everybody who has a live notification. Because I do want to get like a good long grind session in for all the armor sets and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I'll probably do Star Rail events. Because most of it's just gapping while it autos. But thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. If you have a good day. Late if you first of all, stay hydrated. See you on the next one. And more maybe potentially. I'll have to see if some people want to play or not, because I've told some people that we would play. So, but if there's space, I'll definitely open the lobby. But it's the raid's about to go. So bye bye.